Hello everybody, Kenneth here. Today I have a public service announcement for you. Today I'll be talking about Bootleg Gundam. As of 2017 November, the company Dragon Momoko was shut down by Bandai. But the kits that they have are still wide and rampant and a lot of people have them. So recently I accepted a job from a client to build a Dragon Momoko Destiny. And for those who are unaware, there are many Gundam knockoff brands. These include like Daban, Hongli, Mechanical, G-System, or this case, Dragon Momoko. So these brands provide cheap Gundam made from cheap plastic. In the specific instance of Dragon Momoko, who has been shut down, the advantages are actually beyond cost. Their Gundam models are modified to look sharper, sleeker than the Bandai models that actually inspired them. On top of the modified kits, some other brands even sell Gunpla that Bandai has not even released, not even to mention conversion kits, which is basically a modified version of a base kit. Off-brand Gundam are produced at a fraction of the cost of a Bandai kit, so you get poor molding, you get poor plastic quality, and what you're expecting at best is basically a poor imitation of the original. Parts are loose and they fall off constantly. Some parts don't even fit at all. For example, in the midst of building this model, I cut my hand on the plastic, I broke off two parts and I ruined a portion of my cutting mat trying to force these internal parts together because they just don't fit. And this would never happen with the Bandai kit. Bandai's kits, their parts fit together perfectly. With like decades of experience, the precision of the kits will astound anyone who's ever only built knockoff brands. And as a person this is the only knockoff experience, I can tell you that the quality of this kit is appalling. The time I spent on this trying to fix it up to the point of the unfixable, which I'll get to in a minute, was about the same time I spent snap building a basic high-grade Gundam. Not to mention that the quality of life Bandai brings. To a slightly more experienced builder like myself, I was not put off by the problems that this kit had. It was not a hopeless case. You know, I had to forget basically snap building this Dragon Momoko kit because most of the parts needed the nubs cut out, they needed them trimmed, they needed them glued. It's really tedious but doable. But then what I found in this kit was really unacceptable. I found a knee piece missing. So from the pictures, I looked and saw three small parts of the runners where my large piece was basically supposed to be. I thought it was a mistake at first, and so I continued looking through the box. I thought it was a misprint and then looked through other runners for a similar looking piece. Then I compared the parts list and this is what I found. The part is correct in the right place, but it was not printed at all. Look at the part list. The part is clearly shown in the diagram, but in the actual runner, there are just three knobs of plastic. This is an important piece for both legs, and without this piece, I can't build the leg at all. The entire leg is gone. So, I mean, I could do with maybe a thigh piece or another internal detail piece, but this connective piece was crucial to building this kit. And so I need to tell you that Bandai will never do this. Up to the point where I found this error, I was so miserable building this piece. All my fingers hurt, the plastic was thin, flimsy, I kept breaking it, kept cutting myself, and even my god hand was making white stress marks on the plastic. My god hand, which shows how flimsy this plastic actually is. I mean, I gave up completely after I saw the missing thigh piece. I called the client and he told me to discard it because honestly it was no use to him or me, and I just was really glad to just get rid of it. Anyway, up to this point I may sound pompous for pushing Bandai kits, yes, but honestly just the moral of this story is not to skimp on the good stuff. Besides supporting bootlegs being an IP issue kind of thing, buying lousy knockoffs will just throw you off the hobby. The whole point is to have fun, and I did not very much have any fun building this piece. I mean, I can understand that not everybody can afford perfect grade Gundams from Bandai, but a bootleg MG, a bootleg master grade costs more than a high grade. So you know what? Maybe just get less bootleg master grades and buy a proper master grade. Instead of buying 3 bootleg MGs, just buy 1 Bandai MG. If not, save money, buy even more high grades. The high grades today are perfectly good to spend your money on. They are so good and they are so solid for practice and customization. There just really isn't any reason why you cannot afford the original stuff. But if you really do insist on buying bootlegs, then, just, I don't know, okay? Just enjoy, okay? Enjoy building them. Enjoy the misery that comes with building them the same way I did. And just maybe one day, just one day, you will see that it's just not worth saving those few dollars for the quality of life that buying a proper kit brings. Also, you actually get final kits that don't completely shatter when they drop. Anyway, these are just thoughts, just ramblings from another life story from me. If you like this video, hit the like and subscribe button. If you don't, well, you know what to do. This is Kenneth, and I'll see you on the next one.